If you're a senior shopper trying to stretch your dollar and protect your health, this is the warning you didn't know you needed. Grocery stores may look inviting, but some are putting your well-being and wallet at risk. Behind the bright lights and friendly faces, there are hidden dangers, expired products, unsanitary conditions, and sneaky pricing tricks. We're exposing 7 popular grocery chains that are failing seniors in ways that go far beyond minor inconveniences. Your health, safety, and hard-earned money are on the line. Stay with me. What you learn today could change where you shop forever. First up is Dollar General, a store that has become a fixture in neighborhoods across the country, especially in rural and low-income areas where options are limited. For many families, its rock-bottom prices are a lifeline, making it possible to stretch every dollar just a little further. But behind those tempting deals, there's a hidden cost that's easy to overlook: your health and well-being. Reports of expired food, moldy bread, and failing refrigerators are alarmingly common, putting shoppers at risk every time they visit. With only a handful of employees on duty, it's nearly impossible for staff to keep up with food safety checks, restocking, and cleaning. Seniors who often rely on these stores for affordable groceries are especially vulnerable. Consuming spoiled or contaminated products can lead to serious illness, hospital visits, or worse. The produce section is often filled with wilted greens, bruised fruit, and items marked down because they're just days or hours from expiring. Cluttered aisles and narrow walkways create tripping hazards, making it especially dangerous for anyone with mobility issues or using a walker or cane. The environment feels rushed and uncaring, with overworked staff unable to provide assistance or maintain basic cleanliness, all in the name of keeping costs low. Shoppers are forced to inspect every item for freshness and safety, turning what should be a simple errand into a stressful and exhausting ordeal. The promise of savings is often an illusion. What you save at the register, you might end up paying for at the doctor's office or pharmacy. For seniors and those on fixed incomes, the risk of getting sick from unsafe food is simply too high to ignore. Dollar General's neglect of basic standards like cleanliness, organization, and food safety makes it a place many are now choosing to avoid. Is saving $1 really worth risking your health or the health of your loved ones? For many, the answer is clear. Peace of mind and well-being are worth far more than a few dollars saved. Sometimes the lowest price comes with the highest risk, a risk that's simply not worth taking. Save-A-Lot promises big savings, advertising itself as a budget-friendly option for families and seniors alike. But step inside, and the reality is often chaos and concern, with confusion lurking around every corner. Disorganized layouts turn shopping into a frustrating scavenger hunt, especially for seniors who value routine and depend on clear organization to find what they need. Expired products and even relabeling of old food are recurring issues, raising serious questions about food safety and store integrity. The produce section is filled with bruised, wilted, or spoiled items, making it difficult to find anything fresh or appetizing. For seniors managing health conditions, finding fresh, healthy food is not just a preference, it's a necessity, and here, it's a constant challenge. Chronic understaffing means little to no help is available, leaving customers to navigate the mess on their own. Poor lighting and dirty floors make the environment feel neglected and uninviting, adding to the sense of unease. Broken carts and faulty equipment increase the risk of accidents, especially for those with mobility issues. The store's neglect creates an unsafe, unwelcoming environment that can be overwhelming for anyone, but especially for older adults. Seniors are left to fend for themselves, with no support or assurance of quality, often feeling isolated and ignored. The stress and health risks far outweigh any potential savings, turning a simple shopping trip into a source of anxiety. Save-A-Lot's promise of value is often just a mirage, masking the hidden costs of poor quality and unsafe conditions. For seniors, the true cost of shopping here can be much higher than the price tag suggests, impacting both their wallets and their well-being. Is it worth the risk for a few dollars saved? Most would say no, especially when health and dignity are on the line. Sometimes, saving a lot means losing even more. For seniors and their families, choosing where to shop is about more than just price. It's about safety, respect, and peace of mind. Food Lion markets itself as a friendly neighborhood grocer, but many seniors are finding their loyalty tested. Spoiled meat and unsanitary deli counters are frequent complaints. Mislabeled items can be dangerous for those managing health conditions. The MVP card system is confusing, with discounts that disappear if you forget your card. Older stores have narrow aisles, poor lighting, and hard-to-reach shelves, making shopping difficult for those with mobility issues. General cleanliness is declining, with sticky floors and dirty restrooms. If the public areas are neglected, what about the places you can't see? Trust is eroded when safety and cleanliness are ignored. The combination of health hazards, confusing pricing, and physical barriers is driving seniors away. Food Lion's image as a reliable grocer is fading. Seniors deserve better than spoiled food and daily frustrations. Is this a place where you feel safe and valued? Increasingly, the answer is no. Loyalty only goes so far when your health is at stake. Albertsons is known for higher prices and a promise of quality, but does it deliver? Many seniors pay more, expecting fresher produce and better service, but are met with wilted greens and lackluster help. The produce section often disappoints with premium prices for subpar quality. Confusing sales, club prices, and digital coupons make it hard to know what you're actually paying. Seniors who aren't tech-savvy are left out of the best deals. Accessibility is lacking. Narrow lanes, high shelves, and long walks make shopping exhausting. Customer service is often impersonal, with a push toward self-checkout. The premium experience is missing, replaced by frustration and disappointment. Albertsons seems to rely on its old reputation while cutting corners where it matters most. Seniors are left wondering why they're paying more for less. The value just isn't there. For many, it's time to look elsewhere. Don't pay a premium for disappointment. Kroger is a giant in the grocery world, but its constant changes are leaving seniors behind. Store layouts are frequently rearranged, turning familiar trips into confusing searches. Bright lights and loud announcements create sensory overload, making shopping stressful. The push for self-checkout and digital coupons excludes those uncomfortable with technology. Seniors miss out on deals simply because they don't use a smartphone. The pharmacy, once a place of trust, now suffers from long waits and frequent errors. Kroger's own brands can be misleading, with natural labels that don't always mean healthy. The focus on efficiency and data has replaced the personal touch. Seniors feel processed, not served. The little things, consistent layouts, paper coupons, friendly help, are disappearing. For many older shoppers, Kroger is no longer a welcoming place. The frustration and stress outweigh the convenience. Progress shouldn't mean leaving seniors behind. It's time for Kroger to remember who built its loyal customer base. Change isn't always for the better. Safeway built its brand on safety and savings, but the reality for seniors is often the opposite. Inconsistent stock means wasted trips for advertised deals that aren't there. The club card system creates huge price gaps, penalizing those who forget their card or struggle with digital accounts. Deli and hot food counters are plagued by cleanliness issues and questionable food safety. The pharmacy is unreliable, with long waits and frequent mistakes. Store maintenance is lacking. Worn floors, broken carts, and flickering lights are common. The digital coupon system hides the best deals behind an app, excluding many seniors. The environment feels neglected and unwelcoming. Seniors are left paying more for less, with added frustration and risk. The promise of the club card has been broken. Safety and value have been replaced by confusion and disappointment. For seniors, Safeway is no longer a safe bet. The name doesn't match the experience. Seniors deserve better than digital barriers and dirty stores. Don't let a club card fool you. Demand real value and care. Whole Foods is famous for its wide selection of organic foods and its reputation for high prices. But for seniors, is shopping here really worth the extra cost? The promise of healthier living is appealing, but the reality can be much more complicated, especially for those on a budget. For seniors living on fixed incomes, the cost of shopping at Whole Foods can be downright prohibitive. The price tags on organic produce and specialty items often make healthy eating feel like a privilege, not a right, putting nutritious food out of reach for many. And even when you're willing to pay more, the quality doesn't always match the price. Wilted lettuce, bruised fruit, and recycled hot bar items are common complaints, leaving shoppers frustrated and disappointed. The store's layout can be confusing and physically demanding, especially for older adults. Crowded aisles, narrow walkways, and a lack of seating make shopping a challenge, turning what should be a simple errand into a tiring ordeal. Trendy signage may look stylish, but it's often hard to read, especially for those with vision issues. And unlike some other stores, Whole Foods doesn't offer senior discounts, making it even less accessible. The atmosphere is designed for a younger, more affluent crowd. Seniors can feel out of place, isolated, or even invisible among the hustle and bustle of trend-focused shoppers. Nutritional information on packaging is often unclear or hidden in fine print, making it difficult for seniors to manage health conditions like diabetes or high blood pressure. The Amazon Prime discount system adds another layer of complexity. It requires a paid membership and a smartphone app, creating a tech barrier that many seniors find frustrating or simply can't overcome. Without Prime, seniors miss out on deals that others get, making their total at checkout even higher and adding to the sense of exclusion. Despite the store's healthy image, unhealthy snacks and processed foods are still easy to find, and the frustration of navigating these choices can be overwhelming. Whole Foods sells a lifestyle, one that's upscale and aspirational, but it doesn't always deliver the value or accessibility that seniors truly need. The risk isn't just overspending, it's the emotional toll of feeling unwelcome, overwhelmed, and left behind in a space that should support everyone's health. For many seniors, the premium price tag simply isn't justified by the experience or the products. Healthy food should never be a luxury reserved for the few. It should be accessible and affordable for everyone, regardless of age or income. Seniors deserve more than just a shopping trip. They deserve access, clarity, respect, and a sense of belonging in every grocery store. Don't pay more just for a brand name or a trendy image. Demand real value, real nutrition, and a shopping experience that welcomes everyone. 7 grocery stores, 7 ways seniors are being overlooked and overcharged. The promise of low prices and fresh food is often just a slogan. For seniors, shopping can feel like a minefield of hidden risks and frustrations, but knowledge is power. Knowing where the traps are helps you make better choices. Choose stores that value your health, safety, and dignity. Demand better, because your money and well-being matter. If this helped you, share it with someone who still thinks club price means savings. In today's grocery game, the truth is the only thing not marked up.